It's 8:30. Good morning. I'm Ian Crouch with Hunter News. A 44-year-old woman has been charged after cash, drugs and weapons were found at a home at Broadmeadow. Officers searched the Young Road property yesterday afternoon. Acting Inspector Lisa Jones says they found $15,500 in cash.
Along with a small amount of methamphetamine. Officers also located a taser and tools believed to be stolen property.
The woman has been refused bail to face Newcastle local court today. A large amount of cannabis has been found in a car during a routine traffic stop at Adamstown. Officers pulled over a car on Glebe Road at about 6 last night and breath tested the driver, who returned a negative result. However, they noticed a strong smell of marijuana and searched the car, allegedly finding 18 kilograms of the drug. A 33-year-old man and two others in the car, aged 22, are expected to front Newcastle local court today, charged with deemed drug supply. Hunter councillors may have to watch their step more closely following the government's proposed tighter code of conduct requirements. Breaking any of the new regulations could result in suspension and even disqualification from office, ensuring there's a greater onus on councillors to behave appropriately. Some of the proposed rules include banning gifts or benefits over $50 and clearly stating when business occurs with a property developer. Newcastle MP Tim Crackenthorpe says the government is playing catch-up.
Well, the Labor government's promised to ban developers from local government, and that's something I fully support. Absolutely. So the more catch-up this government plays with Labor's policies, the better. They should be acting a lot stronger. Yeah, they're playing catch-up little by little, but I can tell you we'll be very strong on this issue.
Newcastle Council looks set to extend the opening hours of Beresfield Pool. The pool was faced with closure in 2012 due to poor patronage and limited opening hours, but moves to make it cheaper for families has seen a massive turnaround, with 44,000 people using the facility, double the previous year. Councillor Jason Dunn says it's now time to bring Beresfield Pool in line with other facilities, extending opening hours until 6 p.m. and 7 p.m. during the peak summer months.
Particularly with daylight saving, kicking kids out of the pool at 3 p.m. on a weekend really isn't satisfactory. So this motion will extend those hours and also extend the hours slightly through the whole season by about an hour a day.
3 Lake Macquarie paddleboarders will be travelling over 170 kilometres to raise funds for the Royal Institute for Deaf and Blind Children. Claire Brown, Nikki Day and Neil Martin will be circumnavigating Lake Macquarie on their stand-up paddleboards. Claire Brown says they'll embark on their journey this Friday, expected to take 3 days.
In our club we do have some hearing impaired members, and Nikki, who's one of the paddlers doing the event, her brother and brother-in-law are hearing impaired, and they weren't as lucky as the children up at the Royal Institute to have that sort of support when they were young. So we thought it was really important to help them support those kids to give them the best chance in life.
Sport for our sponsor, PRD Nationwide East Maitland.
The Newcastle Knights are investing further into the future after agreeing to contract extensions with twins Daniel and Jacob Safiti. The 21-year-olds will remain in Newcastle until the end of the 2020 season, and both agree it was an incredibly easy decision to re-sign with the club. Newcastle Jets star Emily Van Egmond believes the club's handful of American imports will help boost the team's chances of playing finals in the W League this season. Goalkeeper Britt Eckerstorm and midfielders Tori Huster and Aaron Gilliland will join striker Katie Stengel as US recruits in Newcastle this year. Coach Craig Dean says the American girls coming in will definitely add some firepower, and the squad this season is potentially better than last year's. And Toronto golf professional Callan O'Reilly narrowly finished in second place at the $100,000 West Australian Open at Royal Perth at the weekend. O'Reilly came into the final hole with a one-stroke lead, but was overhauled by former US PGA regular Stephen Leaney, who finished with a 69 to win by a stroke. And the winning numbers in Monday Lotto are 41, 21, 20, 16, 15 and 31, and the supplementaries are 44 and 26. 2NURFM News Time, 26 to 9.